Hey everybody, it's Slaying Sword here, and welcome back to another video. But this time it's actually a bit different because usually I do gaming videos, but one of my other hobbies is also cubing. And today I'm going to teach you how you can solve your own Rubik's Cube right now. So what are you waiting for? Grab your Rubik's Cube and let's start solving. So before we start solving, we're going to need to know the basics of the cube. So to start off with, at the corner, there's a corner piece, which has three colors, and yeah, it's called a corner piece because it's at the corner of the cube, like duh. And the one with two colors are called edge pieces. The one in the middle is called a centerpiece, and it's in the middle. It's pretty self-explanatory. Next off, we're gonna learn the movements of the cube. So if you want to follow along, hold green in front and yellow on top. So this side is called an upside. This side is called a front side. Your right, your left, your down, and your back. And each side is symbolized by a letter. So U is for up, F is for front, R is for right, L is for left, D is for down, and B is for back. Also, now that you know what the sides are and what the letters they stand for, you'll also see them in algorithms. And algorithms are just movements that will help you solve the cube. So, a U move is called the upside, goes clockwise. So a letter by itself goes clockwise. And if you don't know how the clock turns, then well, anyways, so that is a U move. There's also a U prime, and a U prime is symbolized by the letter U with an apostrophe. And U prime basically means upside counterclockwise. So here's our upside, and we go counterclockwise. So we turn it there. Same goes for right side. If it's R, which stands for right, it will go clockwise because it's a single letter. So you look at the right side, and clockwise goes this way. So we turn R like that. R prime, counterclockwise, right side, and there. L, clockwise is this way, and L prime is that way, because left counterclockwise. So let's test it. Show me D prime. Well, if you did this, then you would be right, because I said D prime, so that means down counterclockwise. And to fix it, we can just do D. And that's it. Also, if there's a letter followed by a 2, that just means you spin that side twice. So, for example, if you see R2, it basically means spin right side twice. Same for U. Let's say U2, top side, upside, twice. And that's it. Now that you know the basics of the cube, we can go ahead and start scrambling it. So if you want, follow along with the scramble, and it'll also be down in the description below. So let's hold yellow on top and green in front. Once our cube is scrambled, we can go ahead and start solving. So the first step is to locate your white center. Once you have found your white center, we're going to want to build a white cross. And that means we're going to need these white edge pieces all around here. So a white edge piece would be here, 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 and here. With these white pieces, we're going to want to bring them up to the yellow center and make this flower shape. So here we already have one that's done for us. So let's work with this one. This one's pretty easy. You want to make sure that your white side is connected to also a center too. So the color beside your white is connected to a center, any center. Then with that center, you can rotate it and bring it to the up face. So let's look at another one. So for example, this one right here, this orange one. It's connected to a center here, and we can move this one to this center. Then with this center, we can move it up, and it'll make 3 of our edge pieces. So I'm going to do that. Look, we also have one here. It's connected to the center, and we can move it up. But we can't do that because we also broke this edge piece. So I'm going to undo, and in order to bring this up freely without messing up anything, we're going to have to turn the yellow face to a free slot, which would be here, because these guys are already occupied. So we can turn it up, and there we go. We have our white flower. We're done our white flower. We're going to want to look at the side colors of our white edge pieces. So this one is orange. So we're going to turn our cube until we find the orange center. And after we found the orange center, we can turn that side twice, and the white edge piece will line up with the white center. Here's another one with green. Turn it twice, and it'll line up. Red twice, lines up, and blue twice. And there we have it. We have our white cross. Moving on, we're going to do the white corner pieces. So there's one here, 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 and there. And with these white corner pieces, we're going to insert them in these white corner piece slots. So we can find one right here. Once you have found a white corner piece, you want to look at its other color. So the other colors are white, red, and blue. Now you want to find the centers of those colors. So here's a white center, here's a red center, and here's a blue center. That's the colors of this piece. And when you have found all of the centers, they'll all meet up into this corner right here. So that tells you where the corner needs to go. So we're going to move the corner right above where it needs to go. The white, red, and blue. White, red, and blue. Right above, right here, to the right. And we're going to do this algorithm. So the first algorithm I'm about to teach you will insert any white corner piece into its slot. And the algorithm goes like this. R, U, R prime, U prime. And that will insert it there. And it'll work for any corner piece. So let's do this one. White, green, and red. So let's look for the centers. White, green, and red. And they all lined up in this corner. So we're gonna adjust our corner right above where it needs to go. And do the algorithm one more time. R, U, R prime, U. And we repeat. R, U, R prime, U. R, U, R prime, U. And it'll always get it in there. It might take several times to repeat your algorithm, but it'll always get there. Moving on, let's do another corner piece. So I can see one right here. White, green, and orange. The centers are white, green, and orange. It's right in this corner piece. So I'm going to put it right above it to the right and do the algorithm one more time. R, U, R prime, U. 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 And I'll always get it in. So for the last one, the corner piece is right here. Again, move it to the top, above it where it needs to go. And we'll do that algorithm one more time. R, U, R prime, U. And now your first layer is solved. Now if you're having trouble with memorizing this algorithm, then here's a little trick. The R, U, R prime, U, you can also use those letters to make words. So the R, U, you can make to use red umbrella. So if you repeat that red umbrella in your head several times, you can always memorize the algorithm. So you can do red umbrella, then the prime version, red prime, umbrella prime, red umbrella, and red prime, umbrella prime. And that's just a little memory trick. In many cases, you might run into this white center that is facing you, and you have already lined it up above where it needs to go. And you do that algorithm several times, but it might get tedious at sometimes because it takes a long time. So if you want to ignore that and want to do this a quicker way, you can do an alternate algorithm. All you have to do is turn your cube to the left, and you do L prime, U prime, L, U. And that will get your corner piece in there much quicker. But you do not have to do that because this one, it will always get it in for you. So that's it, guys. That's how you solve the first layer. And that's going to be it for this video. And I'll have another video on the second layer and the third layer. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Bye.